So I'm just walking around the park here, just thinking about how, the Lord, He is the creator and maker of all things, including ourselves. And as I think about that and ponder on that truth, and that He has made everything, and everything that He has made gives glory to Him, including us. I think about how I compare that to being in a single waiting season, waiting for the Lord to bless you with a spouse. And you might not think of it this way, but what if God never gives you the desires on your heart? I mean, have you ever thought about that? I know that God doesn't withhold anything good from His children. And I know that if we do delight ourselves in Him, He will give us the desires of our heart. But what if that doesn't happen? And it could serve more as a hypothetical question, but think about it. What if God never gives you a wife, or that job that you want, or whatever it is that you have your heart set on? Because ultimately everything is about the Lord, and everything needs to glorify Him. And if we don't get what we want, the real question is, in this life, is Jesus enough? Has Jesus sustained you? Has Jesus been your everything? Has Jesus been your all? What you're in love with, what you're deeply affectionate about? That's a question really to ask yourself, because this life is so short. We're here one moment, gone the next. And if we're chasing after all these unfulfilling pleasures, and some of them are good, like a wife, but if we have our heart set on that above the Lord, it's not good. We're lifting up something that's temporary over God. And not that I say that with the intent of, well, you're never going to get married, but just that it's something to think about. Like, what if you never get what you want, what your heart desires, specifically a wife? Like for myself, I've come to the conclusion that it's just, I think of the things of above that are eternal so much that if it doesn't happen, and if I go this whole life without ever finding a wife, someone that God would bless me with, the love of the Lord and being in His presence for all eternity far outweighs any love that you can find on this side of eternity. So, if you're struggling with the doubts, and if you're struggling with, am I going to find someone? How long is this single season going to last? Just ask yourself this question. Is Jesus enough? Has He been enough? Has He sustained you through the hard times? And if He has, then you're in the right place. Anyway, I hope this blesses you. I'm your brother in Christ, David, and God bless you all.